So welcome to the last part of lecture 36. We just have a couple more things to mention about Markov chains and stochastic matrices. So one of the last things we need to note is what it means for a stochastic matrix to be regular. And it's regular if some power of your matrix, so some power p to the k, contains only strictly positive entries. Right? So a stochastic matrix can start out having entries that are 0 or positive. And what we're trying to do is say it's regular is some power of it eventually allows you to have just positive entries in your matrix. So the matrix P for our migration model is actually regular because we can take k equals 1 in this case, because p to the power 1 is a stochastic matrix that has only positive entries. And what do we care about this? Well, it turns out that if you take an n by n matrix that's regular, with a regular stochastic matrix, then P actually will has a unique steady state vector. Okay, so you won't have more than one steady state for your system. And also given any, and this is kind of the amazing thing here, is also given any probability vector x naught, the Markov chain that you get by just kind of repeatedly doing the dynamical system will always converge to Q. Converges to Q. So what's interesting is that regardless of what this number or this vector is here, as long as it's a probability vector, as long as you do this long enough, it will always converge to Q. So if you think about our example, right? Okay, let me write this down, right? So note, this means we can start with any probability vector x naught and end up at the vector q. So our example of migration has this regular matrix right here. And we started with the example where we had 40% on Mars and 60% on Earth. But what the theorem is saying is it doesn't actually matter what the initial population is. So if we were to take the matrix P here, and let's actually go all the way back to our example here, here is the way people are moving around. If we had taken any other vector here, like any other way of distributing the population at the beginning, eventually it will always end up at this fixed rate if migration between the planets is given in this way. Okay, so that's kind of an amazing result that we get from this example, that we have a unique solution for the steady state for this system, and any probability will converge to that. Okay, so there are a bunch of things here that we learned about in today's class. We learned about Markov chains, we learned about probability vectors, and we learned about steady state vectors. And let me make myself reappear here again. So as I said at the beginning of today's lecture, this is the last of the lectures. I hope you've enjoyed watching them, and I hope you learned something from them. It was quite an interesting experiment for me to try to have all the lectures ready before class. I know that this semester has been less than ideal. Normally this would have all been the lectures I would have given at the board. I usually like using the Blackboard, but I hope you still got something out of it. And I know I'm not getting a chance to meet many of you in person this year, but when you do get a chance to come to MakeMaster, feel free to stop by and feel free to send me some emails about what you thought of the videos and if you had any suggestions about how to improve them. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you either in class during our live session or maybe in some future class. Okay, have a great day.